What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 139 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is Blaze. Got a special treat for you a little bit later in the episode. Today is, if you caught yesterday's episode, yesterday was a little frustrating for me. But today is going much, much better. Everything is working like it should. I've done a couple of test runs with the newly edited deck that I was using yesterday, and it's going pretty well. But the special surprise later on is that I did some trading on the trade boards here, and I was able to pick up a bunch of evolution booster packs. So I know I've already opened up a ton of those, and I want to open up some more of them. Not that I really needed to get them, but I went ahead and just gave out a couple of cards that other people needed, got the booster packs, and we'll see what I get from those booster packs. So that'll be fun. Right now, let's go ahead and show off the current version of the January deck. That is going to be this one right here. It's called Blaster. I would show you, but if I click this button, my video, the video feed totally glitches up, so I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll show you at the end of the video what's in it, and probably throughout the video as well. But one of the problems I ran into on the last deck was that Venusaur, it just was not working out. I hate to say it, and I hate to be that person, but Venusaur, it was the only one, the only card in the deck that just did not work. So I really needed to make that change in the deck, and I took out Venusaur and added a couple other cards into the set, and it started to work out. So currently my video feed is messing up, so hopefully, there it goes, it's back now. Is it? Okay, looks like it's back. So sorry about that, but we're back now. We have got, let's see, a Yanma. Yanma is going to be the active Pokemon. But in this deck, I did actually put a Mega Blastoise EX into this deck instead of the Mega Venusaur, which is actually working out a lot better. Mainly because Mega Blastoise does not take as many energy cards to power up as Mega Venusaur. So that'll be cool once I get that going. I'm a little upset the video feed is not working as well as it used to. I'm going to have to make some adjustments to the video, so, you know, I will be doing that soon, so don't worry about that. So right now I definitely need to get some Pokemon on the bench. I don't need them necessarily, but having them out would be good. What's his Kangaskhan? He's going to be able to attack me on the next turn. I probably should get some basics on the bench first. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do Pokemon Fan Club. Get this set up here. I'll do that, and I'll do this. So we'll go ahead and drop those onto the bench here. This is not a Deluge deck, and I thought very long and very hard about putting Archie's Ace in the Hole in this deck. I ended up not doing that because I feel like that would be, it wouldn't be bad necessarily, but it's not something I need right now. And so for now, you know, I don't want this to be a Deluge deck. That's what I ended up deciding, is that, yeah, it's great to have a card like Archie's Ace in the Hole and be able to get another card that can do everything that the Blastoise with Deluge can do. I did not want that to be what this deck was about. So this ended up being a water deck, and actually today they released these cool deck boxes and deck backs, or card sleeves, I should say, for the game. So I'm actually very excited to have bought those. I spent some of the tokens I was going to use on I was going to use some of those tokens on getting Pokemon Sun and Moon booster packs, which come out next month. About a month from Tuesday, I think, is when they're supposed to be released. So that'll be cool when those finally are released. I'm gonna get real creative here since I don't have to do this, but I am going to try to keep 4 cards in my hand so I can continue to do these attacks. So that'll be fun. I believe that I didn't look for Yon Mega Break. Maybe I should have, but here he is. Yon Mega Break. Booyah! Now I can deal 100 damage and knock out this Pokemon. Sound good? Sounds good to me. I'm going to do it. There we go. 100 damage. So I do like this this deck. I've been playing it a little bit for the last hour or two, maybe, and it's been working out very, very well. So I'm excited to keep playing this deck. This person totally just sent out this Pokemon as a meat shield. But since I've got some other cards here, I can go ahead and bring out his Steelix. Although he's going to kill me once I do. So that's... I really do need to get some damage on it, though. I'm going to attack him. I'm just going to go ahead and attack him. Oh, I can't. Hold on. I got to do something. I guess I'll play that. There we go. 4 cards. Now I can attack him. I'll win the prize game in the long run. I think that's probably the best way to go is to win the prize game. I know that he's quit. I kind of thought that was going to happen. It was getting to a point where it was kind of, there wasn't much he could do, really. So since this edit, it's been going pretty well. I did put the Trainer's Mail back in there, as you saw. Trainer's Mail, again, I'm not convinced on Trainer's Mail as being one of the most useful cards in the game. Maybe it is, and maybe there's proof behind that, but I've just never run into a situation where it's not always helped me. It's been helpful, but it's not always helped me. So I put it back in, and it did help on the last match, so it didn't hurt, I should say. Not that it actually helped me and allowed me to do exactly what I wanted to do, but it didn't hurt. So I'll take that. So today's Friday. Today is it's a good day. I think everything is going well today. I was able to sleep till noon. Last day of official vacation time. Got the weekend tomorrow and Sunday. And I'll probably post a video over the weekend too. It won't be a different game or anything like that. Although I might actually post an Animal Crossing video at some point. Not anytime soon, but it could happen. But I do want to talk about a couple of subjects that I'll get into over the weekend probably, and just gaming related ideas. I think mainly is the idea of digital content. I think that's something I want to talk about. So maybe I'll post a video where I discuss the pros and cons of digital content. But video feed has frozen up again. It's really annoying. I don't know what's going on with that. There it is. It's back. Okay. So let's go. I am the second player, I believe. Yeah. So I can do 20 damage. I'll be able to do 60 on the following turn though with this double colorless energy, which is always great. Actually, I can probably do more than that if I need to. I don't think this person is going to have a good time. I think they're going to have a challenging situation ahead of them. Zapdos. Zapdos. Although Zapdos is a great Pokemon. It's actually one of the better Pokemon in as far as electric types go. So he knocked himself out to provide 2 energy to his Zapdos, which actually is a pretty good strategy, I think. He can't attack on his first turn, so that's good stuff. But I can go ahead and attach this. I can go ahead and grab a couple of Pokemon here. With him being weak to electricity, I probably won't use him. I will need to get that Blastoise powered up at some point, but I don't know how likely that's going to be. Okay, so I should be able to do 80 damage on the next turn. He's going to do 120 though to me, so that's actually kind of rough. Okay, that's actually, thank you. I'm glad that you did that. I'm really glad that you did that. I mean, you got 2 prize cards, but if you don't get anything on your bench, you're going to have a really hard time defeating me. So here's that extra 20 damage we just talked about. And it does an extra 10 because I have a Blastoise on my bench too. So you're 10 damage away from dying. You need a benched Pokemon. Don't be that guy who's like, oh, he's not going to kill me. I'll be okay. You're not going to be okay. You need a benched Pokemon. Put it down. Put it down. Concede? You gonna concede? This is a good starting hand for me though. So I mean, I know that Electrode is good. I'm still going to do 70 damage. It's enough to kill you. So I'm not sure what you got out of that. I mean, I guess you're going to lose anyway, so you may as well use that card, right? You just deal 40 to your... Well, good thing that you put something down. That's good stuff. Attach energy there. I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle and get some new cards out. Maybe I'll get, well, I was hoping I would get another Pokemon to put on my bench, but it didn't work out. I could do that, but I'm not going to. Not yet. I can't afford dying right now. So here is 70 damage, plus the 50, 120. And then now I have a switch. So he could probably do, well, he's not going to be able to do 60 damage, that's for sure. He might evolve, and that's cool. I just don't think that he is going to, well, okay. He could evolve, and he could get another Zapdos powered up. This is a common deck that I've seen over the last little while. I've seen a lot of people do an Electrode deck where they get Zapdos powered up as quickly as possible, and it's not bad. It's not a bad deck at all. And now you've got some extra HP, so that's cool. Let's get this thing powered up. I would love for there to be Audino Spirit Link up here, but I don't think I'm going to find that. No. I don't need a switch. I really need a Spirit Link is what I need. Or another Pokemon. Another Pokemon would come in handy for me to get my bench filled up, and Do the Wave would deal extra damage. I'm gonna make him switch. I know that that's gonna give him more opportunity to get Electrode and power up Zapdos, and that's fine. he can do that. I was really hoping I got that Aldino Spirit Link. That would have been great, because I would have been able to knock out that Voltorb. But that's okay. It's all right. We'll make it. We'll make it up. So what else is going on this weekend? I feel like there's a lot. I mean, it's cold outside right now, so I'm not thrilled about it being cold. I don't know if it's cold where you live, but it's cold where I live, and I'm not a fan. I'd much rather be super hot than super cold, and not really much I can do about that right now. Okay, so now we're going to be able to do some more damage, so that's good. I can actually get another energy attached to that Blastoise, and I can actually evolve that Blastoise. I didn't think about that. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't remember even putting that. I don't remember putting that Spirit Link on the Blastoise, but I totally did that. So we're going to go ahead and do the wave for another 70 damage. It won't kill him, but it'll be close. It'll be close enough to the point of the next attack being able to kill him. 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so I'd get both knockouts next turn. I actually probably could have got them both this turn. I don't know why I didn't do that. Sometimes I'm vicious. Sometimes I'm like, I go for the throat, and other times, not so much. This time, I gave him a pass, but it's over now. So, and even then, he just killed himself, so. So here we go, 130 damage, 120 damage, and game. So, wow, that worked out. I'm going to go ahead and open up some packs of cards today on this special Friday episode. So the rest of the episode, about 10, 13 minutes or so, is going to be me just opening up packs of Evolutions booster packs. Because I want to get a Slowbro. I have a Slowbro EX, a Mega Slowbro EX, but I want to get the other. I want to get regular Slowbro is what I want. So that's going to be interesting. Let's go over to the Evolutions packs here. 7 packs. I won't get through all of these. I'll probably get through about 3 or 4 today, which would be fun. I've gotten addicted to opening up Evolutions because it's the newest set, and I like seeing what cards are in it. But let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. I do want that Machamp. I'm really glad that I got that Machamp. That's awesome. So Arcanine is 130 HP, and Scorching Breath is 150 damage. This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. Burning Road allows you, if you move this Pokemon from your bench to the active slot during this turn, you can move any number of fire energy attached to your Pokemon to this Pokemon. So actually, I've talked about this in the past. It's a really cool strategy to be able to move this Pokemon up to your active slot and then just grab all of the energy cards that you need. So, not bad at all. Let's cycle through the rest of these cards. Machamp Break, Boomerang Lariat does 100 damage, but will also do 100 more damage on the next turn. So, use the attack one time, and then after that you're going to be doing, and actually Machamp's ability allows for an extra 20 damage, so it's going to be 120 on the first one, and then you're going to start doing 220 damage every turn after that. So Machamp Break is a great card. Only takes 3 energy. I'm probably going to add it to one of my decks very soon. So stay tuned for that. Charmeleon, 80 HP, Slash does 50 damage, and Flamethrower does 90. Discard an energy, a fire energy attached to this Pokemon. We've also got Professor Oak's Hint. Draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand and end your turn. I'm watching my video feed right now, and it's glitching out. So if I don't seem like I'm looking at the screen, it's because I'm not. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this video feed because it's glitching out. So anyway, so Nidorino, Horn Attack for 20 damage and Fury Attack for 30 damage times the number of heads after flipping 3 coins. Vulpix, 60 HP, confused rate for 20. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Also got Nidoran Male, 60 HP, double stab for 10 damage times the number of heads flips on 2 coin flips. Darkness Energy, gotta love that. Can't have a Darkness deck without Darkness Energy. Weedle has 40 HP, Poison Sting for 10 damage, and poisons your opponent's active Pokemon on a heads flip. Beedrill is one of the best cards, not one of the best cards in the whole game right now, but it is a great card to build a deck around. Beedrill. Beedrill's attack does 40 damage times the number of Beedrill you have in play. But that also, you can deal that damage to any Pokemon on the opponent's side, whether it's active or the bench. And it also only takes 2 grass energy. So Weedle's Evolution Beedrill is a great card. We've got Magikarp, 30 HP, Flail for 10 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. So next up, we're going to open up another pack here, see where that gets us. What's it gonna be? Let's see. Oh, a potion. It's a holofoil potion. I'm not even sure why they wasted that on a potion. I mean, whatever. It's fine, but there's so many cards that are like holofoil versions that I just don't know why they did it. Anyway, Pidgeot EX, 170 HP, Mirror Move. If this Pokemon was damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does that same amount of damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And Feather Lance does 80 damage, also deals 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Here's that potion. That heals 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. Not a bad card. We've also got Full Heal, which removes all special conditions from your active Pokemon. We've also got Machoke, 90 HP. Karate Chop for 60 damage will deal 10 less damage for every damage counter on this Pokemon. And Submission for 80 damage does 20 damage to itself. Switch, of course we know that's going to switch your active with one of your benched Pokemon. Growlithe with 70 HP, Hind Kick for 10 damage, and Flare for 20. Machop, 70 HP, Dual Chop does 20 damage times the number of heads on flipping 2 coins. Also got Onyx, 100 HP, Harden. During your opponent's next turn, it basically prevents all damage done to this Pokemon if that damage is 60 or less. So, not a bad move, I suppose. Rock Throw for 40 damage, pretty basic attack. We've got Ponyta, 60 HP, Smash Kick for 20, and Flame Tail for 30. Nidoran Male, 60 HP, Double Stab, 10 damage times the number of heads. Got time for about one more pack here today, folks. Maybe 2 more. I might be able to squeeze 2 more in. We'll see how that goes. Let's see what we got. The screen, of course, is just glitched up, so you can't... There it is. I'm going to be working on this weekend on getting that fixed because I don't know what's going on, but it's really driving me nuts that it's glitching up the screen like that. So let's see what we get today. Mewtwo and Executor. So I talked about this Executor on a previous video. It's a bilingual Executor, 80 HP, and Stomp does 20 damage, plus 10 more damage if you flip heads. Just kind of a cool artwork. It's got both languages, Japanese and American on it. You can use it in a deck if you want to. I probably would not use this card because it doesn't really do that much damage. It's neat though. I like it. Next up we have Mewtwo. Psychic does 20 damage plus 20 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Barrier prevents all effects of attacks including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. You can't use this twice in a row though. So anybody who uses Barrier, you can't use it again on the next turn. 130 HP on Mewtwo. We've also got a Grass Energy, a Holofoil Grass Energy. I'm not actually opposed to the holo versions of energy cards. I think that's actually kind of cool. But there's some cards I just don't get. You know, like Potion, for example. Well, why Holofoil Potion? Okay, cool. Next up, we've got Coughing, 60 HP, Foul Gas for 10 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. If tails, they are confused. We've got Maintenance, shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck. If you can't shuffle 2 cards into your deck, you can't play this card. And then draw a card. We've got Vulpix, Confuse Ray for 20 damage. If you flip heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Next up, we've got Electabuzz, 70 HP, Thundershock for 10 damage, will paralyze on a heads flip, and Thunder Punch for 30 damage, plus 10 if you flip heads, but you do 10 damage to yourself if you flip tails. Rattata, 40 HP, Bite does 10 damage. A Mischievous Fang actually will allow you to discard your opponent's active Pokemon's tool cards. So, pretty cool card. I like this card a lot. It's actually, I mean, it might be useful in a deck where you end up discarding a bunch of basic Pokemon from your bench. If you have a card like the Gardevoir EX, Mega Gardevoir EX, its attack will let you discard cards from your bench to deal extra damage. Playing this Pokemon to discard your opponent's tool cards may not be a bad idea in that scenario, and then go ahead and just discard it. It's basically like playing a Pokemon. Trainer card. So you can actually, instead of playing the trainer card, you just play this. I mean, I don't know how useful that strategy would be, but it might be worth a try. Poliwag, 60 HP, Water Gun for 30 damage, and that's it. That's all it's got. Next up, we've got a Grass Energy. So I'm going to go ahead and open up one more pack here. We've got a little bit of extra time. Sorry about the video feed not working very well. I know that I went through a lot. I went through a lot of downloading the last few days, and I'm pretty sure I got some kind of, I wouldn't say virus, but I got something downloaded to my computer that I should not have gotten. So I need to go through and scan everything to make sure everything's good. But anywho, let's go through these cards. Doug Trio has 90 HP, Slash for 40 damage, and Earthquake with 130. The attack does 20 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. We've also got Haunter, 70 HP, Hypnosis. Your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, and Dream Eater for 80 damage can only be used if your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep. We've got Revive. I feel like I probably need to put one of these in my deck. Put a basic Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. It would come in handy for Yanma in my current deck, although I don't need it. It would probably be useful. We've also got Poliwhirl, 80 HP, Amnesia for 30 damage. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks, and that Pokemon cannot use that attack during your next turn. Double Slap, 50 damage times the number of heads after flipping 2 coins. Next up, we've got Misty's Determination. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, look at the top 8 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. We've also got Diglett, 40 HP. Dig Through does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Excuse me. And Submerge prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks while this Pokemon is on your bench. We've got Staryu, Quick Blow for 10 damage times, or plus 10 damage if you flip heads. 60 HP on that Pokemon. We've got Poliwag, 60 HP, Water Gun does 30 damage. We've got Voltorb, 60 HP, Continuous Tumble, 10 damage, times the number of heads after flipping until you get tails. And Sandshrew has 60 HP, Sand Attack does 10 damage, and also makes your opponent flip a coin if they want to attack. If tails, the attack does nothing. So there you have it. That is all the cards I'll be opening up today. That's the video for Friday, January 6th. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I do videos every Monday through Friday on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I would love to see you there. And also, post in the comments below anything you'd like to say. I read every comment, even if I don't respond. I try to respond to everybody, but definitely post in the comments, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Guys, I will be back on Monday, and I will definitely catch you on the flippity flop. Thanks for watching.